Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DC Universe Online. I am, of course, Trexlight, playing on Black Ember. I have my buddy Mogo, which is a nice little healer with me. And today we're going to be looking at the Flash Duo. Oh, here's Flash right here on the Cosmic Treadmill, which I laugh every freaking day. Now we're inside the Speed Force. If it looks like something weird, and if you're going to go into seizure right now, I do apologize. I think Jens did this on purpose. Not sure. But getting the speed feat is the speed feat for this duo is 7 minutes. If you can get it in 7 minutes, then touche, because I recorded this pretty much almost at launch, and there's no way. Just no way. So the first things first, we have to actually survive this nice little wave of Paradox Reapers. I love saying Paradox Reapers. Just love saying it because they're everywhere. They are just everywhere. So once we get done with the Paradox Reapers, ooh, poor Mogo. Oh, sorry. Once we finish up with all of this, we head to the end, and there's going to be a nice little portal that's going to take us back into the past to the Central City Police Department, and we'll get the whole objective to this is to actually stop the actual villains like Pied Piper and Abracadabra from stopping Barry Allen from becoming the Flash. That's the gist of everything. And here we are with the Pied Piper and his nice little Pied Piper machine. Now there's two feats in here. Well, actually two other feats in here. One feat is for me not to be stupid and not to destroy the Pied Piper machines. They do a periodic damage every second, so of course you want to stop them, but then again, if you want the feat, don't destroy them. Just do not destroy them. The other feat I'm going to talk about a little bit later when I get to one of the computers. But right now we're just going through the trash, just wiping them out left and right. Trying to figure out if there's another computer behind here. For some reason, me being me, I just want to stop them from doing that. Alright, now one of the things you also want to make sure is when you're actually going across the metal detectors that look like metal detectors, because that's exactly what they are, and I'm wearing a bunch of metal. You don't want to go through them, you want to go over them. Now for these computers here, I think those are the computers that we were told not to touch, because the feat for Abracadabra is to actually fight Abracadabra with all of the security robots awake, pretty much. There's 6 of them. There's 3 groups of 2, and after, like I said, this right here was recorded on day 1 of launch, so a lot of stuff has changed. One thing that's changed is the fact that those guys have went down easy. They go down a lot better. Now see those little metal detectors? You're supposed to go over them, not through them. We're not really caring about the feats. We're just trying to get through this because I'm actually learning it, and I just wanted it recorded. I wanted to try and get to those guys back there as well because I think there's a chest. But alright, stop screwing around. Oh look, foam. It's a SWAT captain. Now this duo is pretty fun. It's nice to see something nice and quick, especially like the Ferris aircraft place, the airport. I'm just gonna call it the airport. The Ferris Air Station. Sorry, it's been a long day. Just a long day. But this is nice and short. It has 2 bosses. I have to say that the Penguin, I think the OMAC used to be the longest, just because it was the OMAC base duo. But I think Gotham Subway made it is a little longer because it has 3 bosses technically. But this right here is just as fast as the Ferris aircraft duo, and it only has 2 bosses. And shoot, Ferris was like super quick. Now I don't know if you noticed that there is a yellow cursor, a little yellow crosshair that I was targeted on. That was one of the computers that you do not want to destroy, because you want to actually, if you're going for the feat, you want to keep those computers intact. You don't want to mess with the security cameras either. This right here is our first boss fight, and it is the Pied Piper playing his little melody of death. So Pied Piper is not a tank and spank. He is definitely not. There are 3 groups of 2 that are apparently listening to him play his little pipe. They will one group at a time will awaken to actually fight. I think they're done at like 20. Once he's done at like 25 points or something. Not really sure. I think it's more or less on a timer based, if anything. But one of the things that you need to watch out for are one that once you have your little music thing played around you, like in this big circle here, your partner needs to lunge, needs to interrupt him with the quickness, because I'm taking periodic damage and I can't do anything but dance silly. Now when he has the green aura around him, he's just going to start dancing and prancing around, and he'll have his musical balls just bouncing all around the room. Try your best just to make sure you're not to get in the way of those, because those do hell of damage. And luckily I'm with one of the best healers in my league, and he is just doing a phenomenal job. Even DPS wise, he is just killing it. And Pied Piper, after that, after taking out the ads, it's pretty simple. You just have to make sure that when you have the musical around you, you need to lunge. You need to lunge like the Dickens. You need to lunge to save your partner. If your partner dies because you didn't lunge, I would yell at you. And if someone emails me that, I will find you in game and I'll yell at you for that person. But look, if you do it fast enough, the last 2, you can actually free them. And it drops some nice little stuff. It just dropped the stuff especially for us. It's not something like an upgrade. It's really just nothing but style purposes. And I need to go back in there because I want some more styles. I love to play dress up. Alright, so after we defeat Pied Piper, we still have his machines. So like I said, don't destroy the machines if you want your feat. Don't destroy those computers if you want that abracadabra feat either. But the abracadabra feat is pretty tough. You need to make sure that, like I said, you have a nice healer or at least even a controller, and you know exactly how to play. You just need to pray that you know how to play. Now I've actually upped the gameplay up here by 150, so that's why you're probably seeing me just go all sorts of, well, like I'm on crack. Now I also want to point out that my buddy also showed me that there is a blue up here as well. I think this was actually my one I was missing. Nope, apparently I'm really bad at collecting these investigations. But that's where one of them is. It's up top, so now you have it on video that's where it is. So we're going to skip up a little bit because I wanted to go ahead and just skip Barry Allen talking over there because I didn't want to hear him at all. And we're just going to go straight into the abracadabra fight. Abracadabra is pretty easy. If you see the robots on the ground, those are the ones that I was talking about. They are down and out because we destroy all the computers. Abracadabra is a magic. He's pretty simple. He will bring down these soul stone looking things. Once you have to destroy both of them. Your DPS needs to be shifted and focused to taking those out. He'll bring out little ads like the evil eye and that soul glutton or whatever. Just burn them down with AoE. They're not really too much of a bother. Around 25%, I believe or maybe even 75% actually, I'm sorry. 75% he's going to go into this big gigantic ice thing. Just DPS him down and he'll shift right back into his normal self. And he really is just a burn him down, I don't care. Just burn him down, it'll be fun. Next thing you know, you got these little bats flying around once you gets probably close to about 10%, and look at them go. They can just die. You can either just kill them with AoE, or you can actually just keep focusing on Abra, and he'll just drop like a fly. No offense, Mogo. You're some kind of bug, but not a fly. I like you. You're not a fly. I'm not going to squash you. So Abra is now complaining that he didn't stop Barry Allen, and Barry Allen becomes the Flash. Looky there. Gets struck by lightning. Now, kids, don't go play in thunderstorms. Now, if you get hit by lightning, you'll die. Or at least you'll get a shock to your system and realize what life is truly meaning. I wonder what we actually got here. Aha! something for tank. It's tank legs, and it's something else. Yay, yay me, I get loot. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.